Let's do hippocampus.
Sure, why not?
Hippocampus was chosen, right?
Oof.
So we are doing temporal lobe now.
What that? Okay, so a normal part of the brain, like the frontal lobe, has around 9 categories in Wikipedia, yeah? The temporal lobe has 5 only. Yeah, we're off to a great start.
The first results on Google when searching temporal lobe is epilepsy. So I guess a good starting point would be to look up the causes of this, and turns out it's unknown. Fantastic.
What in the world is a monkey model? Monkey model. And the monkey model is an unofficial designation given by the Soviet military. Yeah, I'm just gonna close these tabs.
Okay, so we managed to finally find something, and it turns out that the temporal lobe is responsible for hearing and language. That's it.
So temporal lobe seizures begin in the temporal lobes of your brain. Very informative. Maybe I should go on Google Scholar for some better results. Okay, the medial temporal lobe includes a system of anatomically related structures that are essential for declarative memory, conscious memory for facts and events, and it contains of the hippocampal region, which includes CA fields, dentate gyrus, and subucular complex. What does this even mean?
After 3 painstaking days of us trying to find information, we finally managed to grasp a bit of knowledge on the mystery that was the temporal lobe. One of the 4 major lobes of the cerebral cortex, it's located right behind the temples or close to the skull's base. Despite not much being known about it compared to other parts, we managed to figure out that it plays roles in visual and sound processing.
If you understand what I'm saying, and you can see what's on this and understand it, then your temporal lobe is doing just fine.
Storing memory of different events, and most importantly, physical reactions like appetite, thirst, and hunger.
Food, yeah. Water.
It also helps the body maintain homeostasis, which basically means it keeps the body's temperature in check. I swear to God, they're gonna make these terms simpler or else. Now, let's talk about what happens when you damage your temporal lobe. This, as you may know, is Ryan. At this moment, Ryan is a refined and elegant gentleman who has a stuffed toy fetish.
Are you enjoying yourself, my dear? Glad to hear it.
In a few seconds, he will trip and conveniently damage his temporal lobe. Now that Ryan has damaged his temporal lobe, he starts facing problems such as disturbance in seeing and hearing.
You know, this new teddy bear feels kind of weird, yeah? It's been saying cake all day long.
Weird speech and disorganized language.
Goodbye, everyone. My name is Woodsworth, and my name is Ryan. Say goodbye, Woodsworth. Woodsworth, say hello.
Impaired long-term memory.
How met I Woodsworth, you ask? Well, 'twas long age fine ago. I met Woodsworth Beach on. But I did year free ago. What was it again? What? I remember don't.
altered personality and behavior.
You know, Woodsworth, it's suddenly come to my attention. Like, who are you anyway? What are you anyway, huh? You got horns, you got blue fur all over your body, you got a tail. What is this? This is some kind of monster, isn't it, huh? How did I even get with this in the first place?
As well as altered sexual behavior. Ugh.
You know, I don't know how it got with you, but then I feel so horny with you.
Although Ryan will now live a forever tragic life with people looking at him like he's insane, we now know a little bit more on the symptoms of a damaged temporal lobe. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, no problem.
And of course, you can't talk about the temporal lobe without talking about temporal lobe epilepsy, or TLE in short. The causes of TLE are relatively unknown, but possible causes according to experts are brain infections, repeated seizures, and trauma. And bear in mind, these are just the causes. The symptoms are even worse. There could be confusion,
Where am I? What is this place?
mumbling,
I wasn't here yesterday. I was there yesterday, and then I did that, and then I did this, and then
stomach aches,
I don't feel so good.
gastric uprisings, anxiety,
Where am I? Why am I here? What have I done?
memory
I
issues,
don't remember ever anything. What is this? What am I wearing?
and even euphoria. Now, if you think Ryan's impression made it look bad, imagine how it must feel like actually having this sickness. Let's take a moment to be serious for a second and imagine the pain and suffering that occurs daily around the clock for these people. They have to bear with it every day, and they feel it every single moment of it.
I think it's important that people see what this condition does to people. I've been barely able to move all day. This morning, I had a tonic-clonic seizure, and now I can't move. I can physically move. It just causes the worst pain in my head that I could ever imagine.
And when these people seek medical advice, some doctors may not even recognize their epilepsy. Even when they do determine the patient as epileptic, some people can't be cured as there's no treatment with a 100% success rate to TLE. Even with organizations such as the Epilepsy Foundation and Cure Epilepsy doing their best to learn more about TLE, it will take a while due to the various factors such as other more concerning issues and cash.
In the meantime, we can still support these people just by rooting on for them and showing them that we care. And don't tell me you can't do that because you don't know anyone with this disorder. Jump on a Discord server and find some related subreddits. Drop a message. While these small acts may not seem big, your words will still manage to reach someone in need and give them the support they deserve. And with everyone's help, perhaps we might not even need any cures or treatments.